poprzednim odcinku.
Hi, Maureen.
Ale nie dostałem ciasta. Moi drodzy, kontynuujemy Lake, którego seria zajmie około 6 odcinków. Tak mi się wydaje przynajmniej.
It's heavier than I thought.
Zaraz, to do General Store? Chyba tak. Dzień dobry. Proszę bardzo.
Here's the mail, ma'am.
One of those yellow parcels.
Nie strzelaj do posłańca.
Don't shoot the messenger.
It's for that thing behind the door, a photography mini lab. They installed it last week and they want me to operate it. As if I don't have enough on my plate already.
A. Rzeczywiście brzmi kłopotliwie.
Sounds like a headache indeed.
Some people think they can become professional photographers overnight.
Ale może być też low bawu, prawda?
Well, photography can be just for fun too, right?
Look, if you want to take photographs, knock yourself out. They want me to practice with the mini lab before the service is officially offered. They sent me a practice kit with the camera and film.
Ja chętnie pofotografuję.
Really? I'd love to take pictures. The surroundings here are wonderful.
Well, here you go and good luck. Take some pictures and then return it to me. Have a nice day, ma'am.
Okej. Nice. Very nice. Okej. To jedziemy dalej. Jest tu tego od groma, prawda? Na mapie. Listów, a listów. I jeszcze więcej listów. Zawieziemy odtwarzacz VHS-ów do lorry i zajeżdżając ostatnim miejscem z paczką będzie Mouse Diner, gdzie i tak jesteśmy umówieni. Więc brzmi jak plan. Brzmi jak bardzo dobry plan. Dzień dobry. Przybywam.
I didn't bring the package.
A, no tak. Zapomniałem. Proszę, oto zdalnie sterowana bomba.
Hey, Miss W. You got some mail for me today?
No, but I have something else. Angie from the Flick Shack asked me to deliver some movie boxes. She also asked me to deliver some to you.
Oh, tight. What are the options?
Let me see. The Love Bug or A Nightmare on Elm Street.
No. Ten drugi może być zbyt straszny.
Oh, that last one might be too scary.
Too scary. I'm almost 16, Miss W. I can take a horror movie.
If you say so, Lori. I wouldn't want you to get any actual nightmares.
I promise I won't get any nightmares.
So you'll pick A Nightmare on Elm Street?
Give me the Love Bug.
Dobre. Okej. Jednak zbyt straszny, co?
Scary movie too scary after all?
No, of course not. But if my parents catch me watching Elm Street, they'll ground me for a week. I wish they'd just take a chill pill and see that I'm basically an adult. I fix cars.
Oh, no, that's too bad, Lori. Maybe you can watch it at a friend's house instead.
No, I'm homeschooled. There aren't many teenagers here, as you may have noticed. So I don't really have any friends to watch it with. So it's a love bug for me.
Okej. Horror obejrzymy u mnie.
Tell you what, take the Love Bug now and we'll watch the horror movie at my place. Would Sunday work for you?
What? Really? Yes, it would. That'd be wicked, Miss W.
Of course. I'm always in for a good fright. So, see you Sunday?
Totally. Thanks so much.
Deal. Have a nice day.
Czadzior. Dobra. I jedziemy dalej. Poszło bardzo po naszej myśli. O, nie mogę tam wjechać, ale bieda! To po cholerę jest tu wjazd, skoro się nie da. Kurczę, wiecie co? Dzisiaj jest ostatni odcinek Song of Iron na kanale. To jest tak dobra gra. Jeżeli o 19 wpadniecie na kanał, to koniecznie obejrzyjcie, bo twist fabularny, jaki tam się dzieje, to jest kosmos. Sama gierka jest cudowna, serio. Jest tak po prostu wspaniała. Okej, tu paczucha i tam paczucha. W sumie wydłużyłem sobie trasę jadąc tędy, ale co tam. Najbliższy zakręt w prawo, innymi słowy dosłownie tutaj w pole. Okej. I do tamtej farmy chyba. Ciekawe, kto też tam mieszka. Kto tutaj... Tam ktoś jest. To on! Hej, kum.
Hi there. Have you found anything today?
Oh, hi. Yeah, a few things. Nothing spectacular. A tin can, a hoard of ancient gold coins, and a ring pull. I was lying about the coins.
Ah, okay. Well, good luck.
Thanks. Bye then.
O, gość jest zabawny. Sorry, że tak wjechałem komuś na pole, ale zobaczyłem człowieka i myślę, o nie, muszę to zobaczyć. Kto się tam kryje, nie? To zabawne, że mogę w dowolnym momencie do niego zagadać. Czadowo. Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds ma tu swoją farmę? Ale numer. Ciekawe, czy hoduje kurczaki. Dzień dobry. Daj paczuchę. Więc. I do drzwi. Mam szczerą nadzieję, że nikt nie otworzy. Ale kto wie. Aż żmordę.
Hey,
Hello, sir.
I reckon that's a parcel with my name on it.
I reckon your name is Jack Reynolds?
Indeed I am. And I reckon you're the new postal worker?
I reckon you could say that.
Well, thank you much. New around here, I reckon. People call me JR. I'm a farmer and DJ.
I'm Meredith. Nice to meet you. DJ and farmer? That's a rare combo.
Indeed it is. But it's a nice distraction from farming. I've seen better times. I had some spare time and a room in the shed, so I figured, why not?
About your playlist. I think it could use some more songs.
Indeed, indeed. Working on that. But I'm in the middle of a potato harvest. Don't have much time. Hey, listen, postal worker Meredith, I need to get back to work. Can you do me a favor and give this envelope to Frank?
Sure, no problem.
Thank you so much.
A Frank jest chyba nie po drodze, prawda? Mi się wydaje. A może Frank na poczcie? Cholipka. Wiem, że tu się nie wjeżdża, ale... Aaaa! Nikt tego nie widział. Idealnie. A jak ktoś będzie bluzgał, nie? Jak zobaczy moje parkowanie. Poproszę. Dziękuję. Wjeżdżamy. Czy on tam czeka już? Tego nie wiem. Może?
Hi, Kay. Delivery for the diner.
Hey, Meredith. Sure, just put it on the counter, would you?
Kay, about the other day.
What about it?
I really put my foot in it.
Maybe it wasn't the best time for that conversation.
We had to have it sometime.
I suppose.
So... I talked to Maureen.
Let me guess. You got a piece of Maureen's wisdom too, eh? Why doesn't that surprise me? That explains why she wanted me to take over today's shift, then.
She told me about Uncle Stan. I'm so sorry.
Thanks. It was a long time ago, but I appreciate it. It's not the same without him.
I'm sorry I wasn't there. For you and Maureen.
That's kind of you to say, Meredith. I mean, I didn't contact you about it at the time, but then again, I had kind of given up by then.
I guess everyone has their own things to deal with. Even me.
I get it. There's always a reason for things to go the way they do.
Thanks for understanding. Time marches on. What did Maureen always say about that again?
One day you realize
It's marching across your face.
Oh, Mo. Some things never change.
Didn't she steal that line from somewhere anyway?
Yep. Yeah. Hey, Em. It was good to talk. I mean, you know.
Yeah, it was.
I have to get back to it, but see you around, maybe?
I'm sure. See ya.
Okej. A to nie mam przypadkiem po pierwsze dostarczyć listu, a po drugie spotkać się tutaj z... Mam dostarczyć list i spotkać się tutaj z Harrisem, tak? Chyba, że mam odstawić auto najpierw. I wracamy na pocztę. I ciekawy jestem, co teraz będę w domu i będę wybierał? Czy zanieść list do Franka, czy może załatwiać kwestię Harrisa? To było dziwne. No dobra, zobaczymy. Kończymy dzień... O właśnie, jest i Harris, kwestia Harrisa.
Well now, Meredith and Robert. Welcome to Mo's. Table for two?
Hi, Maureen. Yes, please. A quiet one if possible. We've got work to do.
Is that what they're calling it now? Speaking of work, Robert, someone reckoned they could fix the roof themselves and, made it worse somehow. I mean, foot just went right through. No physical harm, thankfully.
The roof. Yes, I promised to take a look at it. Let me check out the damage real quick. Be right back.
Thanks, darling. Sure is one of the good ones right there.
He seems very nice, but I haven't actually talked to him longer than 10 minutes.
What's time got to do with anything? You know what you want when you see it, hon.
Oh, Maureen, please. What do you take me for?
For a human being, of course. Don't go telling me city life turned you into a robot now. I don't buy it for a second. Anyway, let me show you to my nicest table. The sun hits your face in all the right places here.
Okej.
Okay, so what you're saying is there's a couple of things we can do, but no chainsaws.
Definitely no chainsaws. For the moment. It's just that the remaining options will take time, effort, and patience.
Well, that's 1 out of 3 for me.
Can I get you lovebirds? Anything else?
Maureen, really? I could always decide not to fix your roof today, you know.
Don't worry, Robert. I know Maureen. I'm sure she doesn't mean anything by it. A coffee refill would be nice. Thanks, Maureen.
Gotcha, hun. Robert?
The same for me, please.
Sure thing. Back in a jiff. Ashley, is that coffee machine still running? They what?
Glad we're finally done for today. But there's more to come.
I'm sure you'll do fine.
Thanks, but you don't sound very convincing.
To be honest, you probably need some extra help.
Is that an offer?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you two hard-working individuals. Here you go.
Thanks, Maureen. More coffee. How could anyone survive without it? So, how's life in PO so far?
It's only been a week, but so far so good.
Yeah, I've been here a bit longer. Time sure does fly.
When you're having fun?
Yeah, look, Meredith, I'm sorry. I really better get started on fixing that roof. It's just, it's quite a big job. While it's still light out and all. You know. So, thanks so much for your help. I mean, I really do appreciate it. Drive home safe. I'll see you around town. So, yeah, I'll see you.
Everything okay over here?
Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure.
To było dziwne. W sensie jego reakcja, wszystko było dziwne. Rezydencja Whitesów. Piątkowe popołudnie.
Good day. My name is Walter Morgan. I'm from the Postal Service. I'm calling with regards to compliance to policies and guidelines, such as the use of Postal Service property, code of conduct, and so on. I will be in touch again soon.
What?
Meredith, it's Steve.
Oh, hi, Steve.
Thanks so much for improving the text and sending it back to me. I'm confident this will improve our chances of securing a monster deal.
You're welcome, Steve. A monster deal?
It's a monster deal. The big retailer, big money, big prizes.
Calm down, Steve. And what happens now?
Well, yes, calmness is needed. Eyes on the prize. The next steps are me going to meet up with them this week. Discuss terms.
Eye of the tiger. Go get him, Steve.
Thanks, Meredith. Speak soon.
Wyścig szczurów miejski. Okej, miałem przeczytać jakąś książkę, prawda? Chyba tak.
The Countess and the Carpenter? Really, Mom? Oh, well, let's give it a read.
The Countess and the Carpenter. Chapter 1. A more disastrous entry to her new home was scarcely imaginable for Cecilia Schultenbrow. The left wheel of her carriage collapsed, right as she entered through the gates of the magnificent Raubenstaben estate. She tumbled upside down, hurt her head, and worse, her hat was ruined. Suddenly, she heard the deep, strong voice of a young man. "Are you all right, madam?"
O Jesus. Co myśmy od matki dostali? Sobotni poranek 6 września.
Good morning, Meredith. There's an envelope today with an incomplete address on it. It only says Mickey and June, Lake Campground, Providence Oaks. Do you think you can find that?
Yeah, I think I know where that is.
All right. Have a great day.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, Frank, I wanted to ask you something.
I will not babysit Mildred's cats.
No, it's about something else. What's in those envelopes for you?
Oh, that's just for stamps. Saves them the hassle of driving up here. Hey, I gotta get back to work. Catch you later.
Okej. Kolejny dzień. Kolejny wciul roboty. Ale chyba damy radę. Raz, dwa, tu listy, tu paczucha. Dobra. To do dzieła się mówi, tak?
Morning, P.O. How about a pet peeve to start the weekend? Or will it be a positive? Tina Banks has the answer.
P.O. positive or pet peeve?
Jack, I've had this pet peeve for years. We've got a beautiful lake and a nice boulevard, but why don't we have one of those coin-operated binoculars?
I like the idea, Tina. Let's take a closer look at today's weather now. A few clouds, but nothing but sunny skies in the end.
Okej. Czy to jest ta skrzynka? Tak. Na szczęście tak. Dobra. Zastanawiam się, czy nie wycinać tych fragmentów, kiedy wożę tę pocztę, bo de facto one nic nie wnoszą. Są to po prostu wożenia paczek i o tyle, ile paczki są często rozmowami z ludźmi, o tyle wydaje mi się, że samo rozwożenie ich, kiedy nie ma na przykład, kiedy są to listy, a wiecie, nie ma nic ciekawego, co by się działo, no to jest takie trochę dziwne, nie?
I remember Dad telling me, Meredith, the picnic area is for the older kids. I think I was 17 when I had my first actual picnic here.
Okej. Dzień dobry. Mam dla was liścik.
Hello there.
Hey, how are you?
I may have mail for you.
Is it addressed to Mickey or June? Or both?
To both. Here you go.
Oh, sweet brother Damien, savior in the hour of darkness.
Never mind him. He's a bit stressed out. We were a bit low on paper. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Meredith. Nice to meet you too. Woo! What kind of paper?
Probably a bit of cash and some rolling paper.
Ah, That kind of paper. No harm in that.
Amen, sister. Thanks for the delivery.
You're welcome. So, are you guys on vacation?
Sort of. Although I guess you need a job for a vacation.
Joan, can you get in here, please? Now?
Oh, that's my cue. It was nice meeting you. Sweet Meredith.
Can you, like, not tell the authorities your whole life story?
Okej. No już wiemy. Palące ziółko hipisi. Siedzą sobie tutaj w swoim RV. Bezrobotni i bawią się świetnie. Na zdrowie. Dobra, a my jedziemy dalej. Następny punkt wycieczki. List tutaj, list tutaj. No i dobra. Jakoś to będzie. Dokąd potem musimy Movie Box zawieźć? To jest pytanie. Pewnie Angie zadecyduje. W sumie to musimy chyba odebrać Movie Box i jutro oglądamy horror na nim u naszej bohaterki. Bo dziś jest sobota, więc... No cóż, będzie ciekawie. Będzie nadzwyczaj ciekawie. Ten teren znamy, a to znaczy, że list dostanie Harris. Czyżby znowu gówniane wiadomości? Się okaże, co? Się okaże.
Hi, Robert. Here's the mail.
Thanks, Meredith. And, sorry for leaving all of a sudden yesterday.
No problem. Leaking roofs don't fix themselves.
Well, it was just... I needed some space. I think I've gotten a bit too used to being on my own.
I know what you mean.
Cool. Thanks. I just don't want you to feel weird about it. I was the weirdo.
There's nothing wrong with a little weirdness.
I just wanted you to know that. Anyways, let's see what's in the mail. A dentist appointment. Wait, why am I sharing that with you?
Maybe you need a shrink appointment to answer that.
Yes, but for now, I'll stick to my wood chopping therapy. And not getting new annoying envelopes also helps. This gives me a bit more peace of mind to work on my wild card plan.
Wild card plan?
Wild card plan. Yes. Also, highly confidential.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Thanks.
No i dobra. Została paczka, list. I tu list, paczka i lori. Dobra. Pójdzie jak spłatka. Czułko, lori. Jutro widzimy się na filmie. Będziemy oglądać Koszmar z ulicy Wiązów. Umła w doma. Czułko. Masz dla mnie rzecz?
Hey, Lori. Did you watch The Love Bug?
Hey, Miss W. Yes, I did, and I guess I liked it.
Sweet. Good enough for me.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
See? Ancient isn't all bad. You still ready for Sunday?
I have never been more ready. It's going to be rad.
Can't wait.
Me neither. See you then.
Dobra. Odebrałem. Idzie sprawnie. Jak spłatka, rzekłbym wręcz. Jak wam się podoba, dajcie znać w komentarzach. Powiedzcie, co sądzicie o grze jak na razie. Czy jest naprawdę taka relaksująca niesamowicie. Ale dajcie mi też znać, bo wiem, że dużo osób u mnie lubi survivale, horrory i tak dalej. Lubię czasem dla odmiany nagrać właśnie taką gierkę indie. No to miła odmiana. To naprawdę miła odmiana.
Hi, Angie.
Oh, hey.
So, hey, I dropped off and picked up those movies.
Right.
Is everything okay? You don't seem your usual peppy self.
You don't know me, Meredith, okay? This can be a stressful job.
Okay. I know a thing or two about stressful jobs. I'll leave you be.
Yeah, actually, now's not a great time. There's 2 more movies on the counter. If you could deliver those, that'd be peachy.
Jaws and The Dirty Dozen. I'm on it. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it.
Great. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Okej. A te dostarczyć komu? No tak. Parszywa 12. Kto inny, nie? Kto inny? Świetny film, nie wiem czy widzieliście, ale jest po prostu tak, ojejku. Szczęki też, ale Szczęki to klasyk, nie? A Parszywa 12 to jeżeli ktoś lubi filmy wojenne. Bitwa Ardeny, Parszywa 12, jeden mocno daleko. Ojejku, jest tego od groma. Na łódce będzie oglądał? To jest dopiero coś, na środku jeziora. Ale to było zarąbiste, nie?
Mr. Mackey, I've got this movie box for you.
Leave it on the porch of the cabin, could ya?
I need to know if you prefer a war movie or a shark movie.
Huh? Movies? Just pick something. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Fine. Enjoy the Dirty Dozen, Bert. Have a nice day.
Parszywa 12. No dobra. W sensie dla mnie lepszy wybór dla niego, nie? Bo Szczęki, horror, brutalny. A tu ma, wiecie, film wojenny, trochę sensacji, akcji, a trochę komedii też. Bo jest tam choćby Franco, postać taka dosyć dziwna. Gra też Telly Savalas, który gra wariata absolutnego. Telly Savalas jest po prostu fantastyczny. W Bitwie Ardeny też grał i w Złoto dla zuchwałych z Clintem Eastwoodem. Mojej ulubionej komedii wojennej. Chociaż w sumie Wielka Włóczęga z Louis Define też jest niezła. Taka historia filmu w głowie. I tyle miłych wspomnień. I wróciliśmy. Dzień pracy zakończyć można. Bomba. Ciekawe co teraz. O, sobotni wieczór, rezydencja Łańsów.
Hey Em, it's me, Kay. Wow, I just instantly dialed your parents' number. Superpowers! Probably just muscle memory or something like that, right? Or maybe it's like that thing where you smell something and it instantly triggers this mega old memory you didn't even know you had. Know what I mean? Oh man, I had that once when Barry bought me lilacs, and the smell instantly mentally teleported me to when I was 6 years old and fell out of a tree, and I ended up with all this lilac-smelling tree gunk all over my face. You remember that, right? What if it's like that with old phone numbers? You go, must dial M, and then your brain just triggers your fingers to dial? Man. Anyway, I didn't call about that, obviously. I was thinking of maybe taking a stroll around the lake this Sunday, clear my head, and then Maureen suggested maybe you'd like to tag along. Not that I'm asking because of Maureen, of course, just thought it might be fun to check out the old hangouts and the lake sites and all. If you do want to join, I'll be at the watchtower overlooking the lake at 11 a.m. Sunday. I'll probably hang around a bit, so I'll see you when I see you. Sunday morning watchtower. Be there or be square.
Czemu nie? Spotkamy się z Kay, a potem Laurie.
The Countess and the Carpenter. Chapter 2. Cecilia hated old Mr. Nabenshoe's table manners. The way he slurped rhubarb into his digestive system was quite the dampener on Cecilia's appetite. She wanted to get out of here and drink and dance with the common folk. Every night, she heard their merry noises travel through her bedroom window. The sounds of real life.
Jaka ta książka jest dziwna, nie? Jeszcze tak wyrwane z kontekstu, jejku. Niedzielny poranek, 7 września. Okay. I almost forgot how relaxed life is here. There's so much space. And people just start conversations with you, as if they don't have to be somewhere else. Which is probably true. So far I delivered quite a few packages and letters, horror movies and even a living creature. I wonder what next week will bring. But not before ending this week with 2 meetings with friends. An old one and a very new one. Should be interesting. O, na pewno będzie. Na pewno będzie. Najpierw spotkanie z Kay.
Hey, Em! Em! Up here!
Hiya! Should I just come up?
Come on up! You just have to watch your step on the 3rd ledge. Should be good.
I completely got what you just said, and I'm coming up. Hi there. Good to see you.
So glad you made it. Isn't it nice up here?
Sure is. Oh, that view. Gets me every time.
Sounds like you're starting to remember what's great about P.O.
Those times we took some pie up from the diner after school and sat here talking about whatever we felt like.
Oh, yeah. How about that afternoon I snuck in some beers from Uncle Stan, and they were really disgusting, and you puked all over the rail? In fact, wasn't it kind of where you're standing right now? Oh my gosh, it totally was.
Hold up. I seem to remember it was closer to where you're standing. Like exactly where your hands are now.
Oh! I'm glad you're back. I kind of missed having you around.
I feel the same way.
So, what's life been like for you since you left? Positives? Negatives?
You know, I went to university, got a job. I basically worked my butt off the entire time. That's both positive and negative, I guess.
Oof. That doesn't sound like a sustainable life plan there. You okay?
Yeah, it gets a bit busy sometimes.
I can imagine Providence Oaks is less complicated.
Well, maybe it is, and maybe it isn't.
Ooh, that sounds juicy. Is this about something or someone?
Lay off.
Ooh, there she goes with the crazy eyes. M still stands for mind your own beeswax, I see. All right, I'm backing off.
What about you? Did you end up going to college?
Yeah, about that. I mean, I wanted to go to art school, yes, but turns out I wasn't good enough, or at least that's what they told me when I applied. So I decided to stay and do my own thing. Make music, perform and stuff, you know. I picked up some shifts at the diner, Barry and I reconnected, got married, and then Max came along. You haven't met him yet, have you? He turns 13 in a few months. Time flies. Anyway, having Max gave things a different rhythm, but I still continued with my music. Even managed to get a bit of a buzz going in Portland. Lined up a few interesting gigs. Tough to balance, but fun.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah, just like that, Uncle Stan got sick. Hit him and Aunt Mo like a ton of bricks. It was crushing. There I was, just about to get somewhere with my music. But I just couldn't let them down, so I stayed. Helped out nursing Uncle Stan, picked up his shifts at the diner.
Sounds like you really stepped up.
Well, in hindsight, it was a lot. In the moment, though, you don't stop to think. You just do it.
Where was Barry in all this?
Barry was actually really great. We divided tasks back at the house, and he took care of Uncle Stan when he could. No questions asked. He was just there.
And now you still work at the diner?
Well, Mo has offered a couple of times to put my name above the door at the diner. Up until now, it felt like too much. Too soon. Too definitive. But I don't know. Maybe if she asks again, I'll think about it. The way things ended up, it may not have been part of my master plan. But I got to spend some of the most precious moments of my life with the most precious people I know. Got to say goodbye to Uncle Stan and be there for Mo. He basically raised me. I'm grateful I got to do that for them. And I built a family of my own, right here in good old PO. And one day, those kids will hurl all over this rail, just like we did. So yeah, it's been tough, but looking back, I wouldn't trade any of it for the world.
I'm so sorry I wasn't there.
I don't want you to feel sorry. We all have our own lives to live, right? I mean, I guess you could have done more to keep in touch. You were really kind of a turd in that respect, I have to tell you. But that's life, right? It's in the past. I'm just glad you're here, right now, looking at the lake with me. It's good to know it's never too late to make new memories.
Amen to that. I'm glad at least one of us grew up to be a well-rounded individual. Is there a manual I can borrow?
Well, after you left, I had to raise myself, didn't I? So, ready to descend to the world below?
Yeah, seems like it's time.
Come on then.
Dokąd teraz? Wieczorny film? Chyba tak. Tak, niedzielny wieczór, rezydencja Wise'ów.
Hello?
You're speaking to Monster Deal Central. How may I help you?
Hey, Steve. You're in a good mood?
Meredith, please tell me to calm down. We are so close to a deal. Added 87 in shops all across America. Monster deal.
Monster kill.
Calm down, Steve.
Okay. I met up with this big retailer, right? They read our great pitch. They loved it, and they want to buy 250,000 copies of Added 87. 250,000. Multiply that by like $35.
That's a lot. But it's not a done deal yet, right?
Not yet, but oh so close. I can almost taste it. Listen, I've got the contract right here. I'm sending over a copy. You should have it tomorrow. Please, check, double check it right away. I want your blessings before I sign on the dotted line, okay?
Gotcha, Steve. Don't worry about it.
Awesome. I'll be in touch again Tuesday evening. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
Jesus, to jest tyle odniesień do popkultury, że to kosmos.
It's official. I love horror movies.
A Nightmare on Elm Street is radical. It was amazing! Thank you for watching with me, Miss W.
You weren't scared at all?
Nope, told you. Man, I wish my parents would let me watch these movies. I can't wait until I move out.
Move out? Aren't you 15 years old or something?
Almost 16, and yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love tinkering and I love working in my father's shop, but it's just so boring sometimes. I want to see more of the world. I want to meet more people. I'm sure you've noticed, but there's not many teenagers here in Providence Oaks. And I'm homeschooled, so I don't have many friends to hang out with either.
And your parents don't let you watch horror movies?
Exactly. It's so frustrating. They want me to work at my dad's shop once I'm done with school. And I'm just not sure if I want that, you know? And you left when you were younger, so I figured maybe you had some advice for me?
Oh, well, maybe. I think... you should really give school a chance. There are quite a few universities that will let you tinker on things way bigger than just cars.
That sounds amazing. But a homeschooler like me?
Sure they would. And you know what? I'll help you once the time comes to apply. But you'd still have to study really hard.
I can do that. Thank you so much, Meredith. For talking to me and stuff.
You're very welcome, Lori. I had a lot of fun tonight.
Me too. I should get home soon. Later, Meredith.
Later.
Pomagam. Dobre uczynki, chyba, trochę, może. Poniedziałkowy poranek, 8 września.
Oh, Steve's parcel. And another note from Tess. Hey, Em, here are Steve's contracts. I bet you're in the mood for some light reading. And now without sarcasm, really, I must admit the energy here is contagious. Is Addit actually going to take off? See you soon. Tess.
Good morning, Miss Weiss.
Good morning, sir. I didn't see you there.
The name's Walter Morgan. I'm with the Postal Service. I left you a message on your answering machine earlier this week.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Miss Weiss, if you could follow me into the office. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Okej. Dochodzenie? Coś przeskrobałem?
Are you familiar with the Postal Service policies?
Yes, well, the gist of it.
Can you remember the segment from Chapter 11, Section 3, first paragraph?
Ah, yes, Chapter 11. Riveting stuff.
It says in Chapter 11, Section 3, first paragraph, and I'll paraphrase, it is forbidden to use Postal Service property for personal gain.
O kurde, chodzi o VHS-y, prawda?
Oh, okay, sounds reasonable.
Miss Weiss, I'm aware that you've only just begun working here, but I trust that you do not take the responsibilities of a postal worker lightly.
No, of course. I mean, yes, sir.
The Postal Service puts its employees under the highest level of scrutiny. I advise you to answer the following 3 questions truthfully. A yes or no will suffice. Do you know Frank Coleman?
Yes?
Have you ever given him envelopes or received envelopes from him that weren't postmarked?
Yes.
Are you aware that Frank Coleman wages bets on baseball games?
No.
That will be all. Thank you for your cooperation.
Zaraz, czy była mowa o baseballu?
You're welcome.
O kurde, no tak. Ojciec mówił, że on tam coś tam z tym baseballem, ale zrąbałem. Ojciec coś wspominał, że on z baseballem tam tracił kasę, nie? Rzeczywiście. No w każdym razie, moi drodzy, idziemy do przodu. Będzie ciekawie. Jeszcze mnie do pierdla włożył za to, że powiedziałem, że nie. Kurde, rzeczywiście, dziś ojciec to mówił. Niech to szlak. Przeoczyłem. I będę miał tego konsekwencje. W każdym razie mam nadzieję, że odcinek się wam podobał. Jeżeli tak, pamiętajcie o kciuku w górę, moi drodzy. To bardzo ważne. Tymczasem ode mnie w tym odcinku to tyle. Mam nadzieję, że się wam podobało. Pamiętajcie, że moje odcinki powstały dzięki wsparciu patronów z Patronite'a, do którego link znajdziecie na ekranie i poniżej. Ponadto pamiętajcie o kciuku w górę i tym, że odcinki na kanale pojawiają się codziennie o 16 i 19. Śledźcie Facebooka i Instagrama, żeby być na bieżąco, oraz Twitcha, jeżeli chcecie oglądać mnie na żywo prawie codziennie. Tymczasem trzymajcie je ciepło i do miłego usłyszenia.